Pieter Heemeryck, another podium here at Singapore. What is it about this place?
Yeah, I don't know it. Maybe the course, but yeah, second and third this year. So maybe next year I have to come back for first place. But yeah, I think I like the city here, and yeah, that's maybe the most important.
Do you think that your second last year was a better performance than your third this year?
Yeah, I know what I did yesterday, and I know what I did last year. But that's easy. Last year the race was end of August. This year it's in the beginning of the season. I come out of a Belgian winter, so not used to the temperatures here. And yeah, if I searched to the results from last year, also like I did a much more faster run last year, and I think the temperature this year was lower than last year. So I think if all could come together on one race, maybe third place was I could get better yesterday, but yeah, third place, podium, good.
And so, do you think it's the heat or the hills or the humidity, or is it just the city? What is it that particularly is suited to you?
I think maybe yesterday is the thing is that I did my own race, that I didn't look to the other guys. Normally I maybe would have started something faster in the run, but like you saw, like Mika and Kyle went already from the beginning really hard in the run, and yeah, it's at the end that it counts. Maybe doing the race last year for me was yeah, the thing that I made the podium yesterday, that I knew like it can become very difficult at the end of the race. But I think I raced smart yesterday. I think last year I really was yeah, done. At the end of the race I really was like complete broke, and yesterday I'm more at the feeling like, okay, did a good race strategically. Not I'm tired, but not tired as last year, because it's going to be a very long season. But yeah, it was good.
Talk to me about the dynamics on the bike. So we had that group of you guys at the front that you got yourself up to after just a small deficit out of the water. Then we had Yuri Kulin go off the front and everyone sort of looking at each other. Can you take me inside that bike group?
Yeah, the thing is, if I maybe had a little bit better swim and I was in the front of the cycling from the beginning, I think I would have not been in that group. Because now the problem was when I came to the group, I think the group was already like nine people. And the thing was, there were like getting little gaps. But yeah, the thing is, if you want to yeah, pass a group of nine times 20 meters, certainly with the hills, the referees were very strict when getting on the hill, like really getting out of the red light from the race ranger, because on these hills it's very difficult to get on a 20 meter, because if you do the 20 meter, if you come on top and you go down, yeah, sometimes the gaps were like 50-60 meters. It was like more for me difficult to do the course, because last year I was alone from very early in the beginning, and then you can do your own pace. You can do yeah, more like one kind of watts. Now it was like, okay, on the hill I have to be a little bit careful, because if I now try to pass those guys, you have to pass 9 guys, and yeah, that's crazy on this kind of level. But yeah, I think at the end we had a good group, and yeah, I saw on social media, of course, social media you see a lot of things that people said like, yeah, it was a drafting group, but I think this race was really like, it was honest. We did really like, everybody in the group was really trying to do the 20 meter. If you see a red light, it doesn't mean you're drafting. It means you are coming sometime too close, but if you're on a hill and you come in the red zone, that means like, okay, maybe like 1 meter on a hill. Yeah, it's not like you can do it on 1 second. You need like 2 or 3 seconds to go behind. But at the end, I think we really rode honest. So that's a good thing with the race ranger thing. And yeah, it's on the referees to decide what's going to, yeah, who's doing like going too long in the red zone. And I think on the straight parts, you can see really we did a really honest race.
And who out of that group was doing most of the work?
Yeah, I tried, when I came to the group, I stayed a little bit to see like maybe on a hill to go to the front. Problem was, I think around kilometer 30 I came to the front, and I think the gap to Yuri came a little bit closer. But yeah, I don't know why, but in the downhill parts I always lost a lot of time. I think I lost multiple times. I had like a gap of 100 meters on the group, so I had to close the gap every time. But I think, yeah, the thing was like, most of the guys, Mika came to the front, Kyle came to the front, Ali came to the front. Everybody was trying to do his work. So yeah, that's a good thing, because yeah, everybody knows, yeah, it's still an 18-kilometer run in brutal conditions. And that's the thing, I think we didn't lost that many time. I think last year I started the run with almost 3 minutes on Christian. And then like the group was really far behind, but this year was different.
And so onto that run, you talked about how it's a brutal run. You saw the carnage with Mika Noot and Alistair Brownlee happening around you. What are you thinking when you're seeing that happening around you?
Yeah, the thing was, I told to my brother, I said like, I'm not going to run with my watch today, just going to run on feeling. Last year I made maybe the mistake, like I started to run with the watch and I was like, okay, I need to run this pace, otherwise Christian will come to me. And then you start watching too much to your watch and you don't you don't look to the conditions. Now my strategic was just like going to the 8 stations, take everything you can, and then if you have a good day, you will finish on the podium maybe. Maybe it was 4th or 5th, but yeah, yesterday was maybe I think the best decision of me to not start too hard and just go with the flow.
And Sam Long said that of everyone he passed, you were the one who stayed with him the longest and gave him the most, like the biggest battle. Did you think that you were going to be able to stay with him till the finish line?
Nah, yesterday not. I really had the feeling like, okay, I'm okay, but not like I didn't have the second gear, or how do you say it? I felt I could run maybe this pace like a marathon, but no, not like a little bit faster to go with Sam. So, but I think Sam showed yesterday he's a very good athlete, and let's hope he doesn't make too much improvement in the swim.
Yeah. So when he does come past you, you know that, hey, this is the battle for second, most likely. But you're also thinking, I don't think I can stay with him to the finish line. So why do you make the decision to stay with him for as long as you can versus just staying at your pace and your intensity like you talked about?
Yeah, I think the most important was when he passed me the first time. I think then we were running for 3rd and 4th place. And then the most important thing was I was thinking he can bring me to Mika, because Mika was running 100 meters before us, and then that was my plan, just to be on the podium, and then let's see what's going to happen. But then after his penalty that he took after the second lap, he passed me again. I was like, okay, no, now he's going too hard, bye-bye. And then I just looked to Mika and really focused on his performance. And I had luck that he had like a slower 3rd lap, but that's a brutal heat here. So.
And when he got his penalty, served his penalty, did you think, oh, I can get 2nd place now?
No. If you see him like yo in the penalty, you know, like, oh no, it's not going to happen today. But that's the thing. What's nice on these races, we've got like 8 world-class field races. Yesterday I had feeling like Yuri, who won the race, as maybe the day of his life. And I think we will see that on every race of this calendar. There will be always like 1 or 2 athletes who will make like a statement and do something crazy. And I think that's the cool thing. We will see maybe every time a new winner. And that's, I think, unique for triathlon.
Pieter Heemeryck, 2nd place here last year, 3rd place this year. Well done. Singapore seems like a second home for you.
Yes, probably. Thank you.